Hello, Wilson Vance families. Our staff is using Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. This means to set goals and be prepared. What goals have you set?
Hi boys and girls, you can practice habit number 2, begin with the end in mind, if you start each day by logging into your classroom and making a list of the activities you need to complete. Do a little bit at a time, and then by the end of the day, you're all done. Good luck.
Hi Wilson Vance, this is Arthur here. I begin with the end in mind by setting weekly goals for myself and working to complete my tasks. How do you begin with the end in mind?
Hi Wilson Vance. I'm beginning with the end in mind by making a grocery list every time we go to the store. So that way I get the things that we need, not just the things that we want. How are you beginning with the end in mind?
When you're learning from home, you can practice habit 2, begin with the end in mind by getting up and going to bed at the same time every day.
Vance, I'm wondering how you begin with the end in mind. This is my garden, but it doesn't have any vegetables in it yet. Well, hardly any, just some lettuce and greens. So what I do to begin with the end in mind, so I grow my seedlings starting in March, and these are all my plants, tomatoes and peppers and kale and eggplant and onions and lots of different herbs, so that I can plant them when the fear of frost is over. How do you begin with the end in mind?
You can practice beginning with the end in mind by setting goals. Set a goal right now to memorize your multiplication and division facts by the end of the summer.
How do I begin with the end in mind? I spend some time dreaming or considering what it is that I would like the end to look like, my goals, and what challenges I want to take on. That helps me to do habit number 3, put first things first. How about you? What challenges would you like to take
Here on
on?
Harmon Farm, we begin with the end in mind. What's our end goal? To have farm fresh eggs. So we raise healthy chicks so that in just a few months we'll have the freshest eggs around. What are you doing to begin with the end in mind?
With habit 2, you always want to think about the consequences to your actions. So if you decided to take a shower for a week, then your family may not want to be around you.
Habit number 3 is all about doing the most important things in your day first. In other words, do your big rock items before you do anything else. Here are some ways we've been practicing habit number 3.
Hi, this is Mrs. Welty, and I put first things first each day by doing the things I need to do before the things I want to do. How do you put first things first?
Hello Wilson Vance leaders. One way I practice habit 3, put first things first, is by getting all my schoolwork done before I watch Ohio State football or my favorite cartoons. How are you practicing putting first things first?
One way that I'm practicing habit 3 is by saying no to the unimportant things so that I have time and energy for the important things. How are you putting the important things first?
Hey Wilson Vance, I put first things first by waking up every morning, making a list of the most important things I got to get done for the day. How do you put first things first?
Hi Wilson Vance, I put first things first by starting each day, taking Tucker for a walk. What are you doing?
Hi Wilson Vance. I'm putting first things first by doing my schoolwork before I do anything relaxing. How are you putting first things first?
Today, I am practicing habit number 3, put first things first, by doing all of my work before Lily, hi Lily, takes me on a walk. How are you practicing habit number 3 today?
Hi, I put first things first by making a list of the 3 most important things I want to do every day. How do you put first things first?
I put first things first by having a schedule and making sure I do my work before I play Fortnite, because you all know how much I love video games. How are you practicing habit 3?
Hi Wilson Vance students. One thing I do to put first things first is get up and exercise every morning. Sometimes I take my dog for a walk if the weather's nice, or I do the elliptical, or an exercise video, or yoga. What do you do to put first things first?
One way I practice putting first things first, and you can too, is by completing all my work before I go outside and enjoy the nice weather.